ResortLoop.com is proudly sponsored by Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. Indulge in a taste from the South Pacific. Joffrey's new Disney Parks and Resorts blend, Alani, brings the islands to you. Blended with Hawaiian Kona beans and roasted to perfection, Alani is buttery smooth with a tropical sweet aftertaste. Available at Alani or Joffreys.com.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
We're traveling to Disney's Polynesian Resort. Inside the great ceremonial house, you'll find shopping and dining with a South Seas flavor. For an authentic island adventure, Disney's Spirit of Aloha Dinner Show is presented Tuesday through Saturday in Luau Cove.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.
Sure.
Loop.
Yeah, why not?
Snow Edit 2016.
You still partying from 4th of July? Is that what's going on?
I'm partying from the 4th of July. I've got a little painkillers going on for the back. It's a very happy place right now, but I think it's 339.
I believe so. I believe it is episode 339.
Well, then we'll go with that.
339. Can you believe 339 shows we've done?
That's crazy. Is there a niner in there somewhere?
There is a niner in there.
Wow.
It's a 49er. We're digging for gold, folks. I don't know.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
Hope everybody enjoyed their 4th of July.
Absolutely. Anybody see any Disney fireworks? Because they're always spectacular.
Spectacular, yeah. We'd love to hear from you if you saw some fireworks. That'd be awesome. And you know what better thing to talk about the day after the 4th of July, Tim?
Then?
Halloween!
They can say the 5th of July.
This is July 5th. Means nothing. It's not like May 5th. May the 5th.
True.
You know, or May
yes,
4th,
I know where you're going with that one.
Whatever.
I was going to let it go.
Anyway, but before we start the show and talk about Halloween.
Please tell me you have something else.
I've got This Day in Disney History, my
Love
friend.
It.
This one tying in with some things that are going on down at Walt Disney World as we speak.
Ooh.
1998.
Excellent. Party like it's 1998.
It's a good year.
Was it?
No.
Oh.
No. And we'll talk
okay.
off mic about why that was not a good year.
All right.
Anyway, Epcot.
Every person comes out toasted.
Epcot, the Maelstrom at the recently opened Norway Pavilion opens to guests. Visitors, for all of you that don't know, visitors ride boats that are patterned after Viking ships.
Oh my!
And pass through various scenes with audio animatronic figures.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
That sounds like fun.
Let's go do it.
I think I would wait 5 hours to ride that ride. No, they didn't, folks. No, they didn't. We said this was going to be huge.
We did.
Maelstrom never had a 5-hour wait.
No, I believe you even predicted 5-hour wait back in the day.
I said if they're willing to wait 5 hours just to meet those two girls,
right,
they're certainly going to wait at least that long to ride that ride.
Well, I saw the signs. Apparently, it was actually only a 300-minute wait.
Oh, well, then that's fine.
I mean, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad, then. What was I talking about?
Exactly.
Sheesh.
Oh, my goodness.
Learn your geography, my friend. Anyway, so Tim,
did I not carry the one?
Some wonderful news out of Walt Disney World last week.
What's that?
They mentioned their new dessert parties they've got.
I love dessert parties.
For, of course, their wonderful special events, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Oh yeah.
But we're not going to jump all the way ahead to Christmas because
no, let's pace ourselves.
For you and I, that means snow, and we're not.
No, exactly.
We're not ready for that.
It's too nice here right now.
At the beginning of July, so.
But we got to go over this kind of stuff because people, these need to start booking these trips.
They got to start booking them. They got to start thinking whether they think that this is a value or not. And we kind of compared it to some of the stuff going on down the street as well.
East Cleveland?
So, in East Cleveland. Yeah. There's no dessert parties down there.
Oh, okay.
You might want to, not go there.
Anyway,
Tim. So, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Of course, select dates starting on September 2nd, running through, of course, Halloween. Select Dates means, in Disney language now, different costs.
Exactly. We're back to what we call the tiered system.
The tiered system.
Which sounds like tiered system, princesses. That's kind of what they were going with. But it's tiered. The closer you get, the more expensive it's going to get.
The more expensive it gets. And Disney will tell you on their website the purchase price for tickets for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party starting at, yes, $72.
Which is probably in June when they start the party. And just go up from there as the closer you get to
I'm going to guess, actually, that would be the September 2nd
I know.
Halloween party. I didn't check all of them. I did look at all of them. I didn't write down all the time or dates and cost. But, they start at $72. So when you're looking, don't think you're just going to pay $72 because, my friend, if you go actually on Halloween, October 31st.
That's the big one.
It's the big one. It's $105.
Yes, it is.
For adults, $100 for kids.
That's a big $5 difference.
That $5.
What's the reason for the $5 difference, Bob?
And of course, keep an eye on the fact that the kids are 3 to 9. So if you've got a kid that's 10, you're paying $105.
Exactly.
That's I guess they're thinking that 10-year-old's getting $5 more worth of candy.
I don't know, man. Some 8-9-year-olds, man, they can eat more candy than the adults.
They're just shoveling that
more
stuff
of the
in.
desserts, exactly.
So keep that in mind. Keep an eye on your costs as far as that goes, because it does get expensive. But I will say this: we've talked to many people who have been down there for Mickey's Not So Scary, and they just give you so much stuff,
and everyone loves it. Everybody
loves it. And going down the street at Universal, their Halloween Horror Nights, which you don't want to take children to.
Oh, I don't know if I want to go to that.
Don't take kids to that. I'm not going. I don't like being scared.
No, you don't.
I don't. That's why I don't look at you most of the time.
That's a safe call. Like, take that mask off. I shed a little tear.
Halloween Horror Nights are going to start you off at $72 if you already have theme park tickets.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
If you don't have tickets and you want to get into Halloween Horror Nights, $104.
I tell you what, I've heard with the Halloween Horror Nights, if you get there, that basic ticket there, you're only able to see what they call like the 1 or 2 houses they have.
Oh, really?
If you want to see more than that, you have to buy like the special front of the line, jump ahead access.
Oh, no kidding.
If you want to get like a lot done.
Yeah.
So I'm just throwing that out there with my massive knowledge.
I don't research Halloween Horror Nights because, again, I don't like being scared. I don't like. Why do people like getting scared?
I don't know. I'm trying not to look you in the eye right now. I don't want you to.
I don't.
Scared.
And believe me.
Yes.
I'm a married man.
I
know scared.
Oh, wow.
I have made my wife angry.
Oh, well.
I've seen the angry eyes.
Yeah, they're angry eyes.
I don't like that.
Scared myself.
I don't like. I might have wet myself a little bit there thinking about that. Anyway, back to Disney. So keep in mind too, with all this stuff that's been going on, they're constantly, revamping rules and regulations and things like that.
Yes, safety policies, the whole thing.
Right. So some of the costume guidelines. We should go over a few of the costume guidelines.
Yes.
First off, Disney's going to not let you in if they feel like your costume is inappropriate. Or could detract from the experience of other guests.
Right.
Certainly anything that's offensive, they're not going to allow in. So,
no.
Be careful about the costume. I know you guys out there, especially in Looper Nation, you guys aren't going to, go in there wearing something inappropriate.
Yeah, if you go down to your local party store and you see these things hanging on the wall,
goodness.
And the first word is sexy.
Right.
Don't plan on taking that one to the party.
No naughty nurses.
No, not there.
So, you can't wear that costume you had last year.
Not into the parks anymore.
We do have a Resort Loop Halloween party, folks, but
we will, depending on what happens.
Yeah. Anyway, all guests may dress as their favorite character, but here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Young ladies, some of these costumes are just so elaborate. They look so much like the actual characters, especially the princesses. We've seen at Comic-Con some of these outfits that these folks are wearing are so close to the original Disney stuff. Disney knows that.
Right.
And Disney's like, okay, we don't mind you dressing like that. You're not allowed to sign autographs. You're not allowed to take pictures like you work for us.
Exactly.
Like you're one of our actual princesses.
Right.
Doesn't work that way.
Plus, they don't want you causing congestion in places they don't want congestion.
Well, there's that, too.
Because they have their traffic patterns all well laid out and
Absolutely.
where they want people to go and how fast.
Absolutely.
You don't want to bottleneck them.
No weapons, of course. Nothing that looks like a weapon.
Yeah.
Don't go in there in your Merida costume with a bow and arrow.
You won't even get in.
They're not letting you in. Not letting you in.
No.
Go through these. These are all on Disney's website on the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween.
We do need to mention no masks.
No masks.
Just to be aware. Don't plan on going in with any kind of mask or anything in that one.
Right. So you got to be careful, and the restrictions get a little bit more stringent for guests that are ages 14 and older too. Keep in mind. True. The little kids can get away with some masks, but they got to be able to see the eyes and things like that. So, and one of my favorites, I go back to The Incredibles. No capes. You can have a cape, but it's got to be. It can't go below the waist. So I say no capes.
That's good to know. I'll check my cape collection at home and see what I got.
That's got to be a hazard on the rides, don't you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't want that thing falling off to the side and getting caught in a track.
No way.
It's just
no way.
Terrible things can happen.
Some of the wonderful things you're going to be able to do at Mickey's Not So Scary is Happy HalloWishes. Sing along to wicked remixes of Disney villain theme songs as Fright Night fireworks light up the sky.
Ooh, pretty.
That sounds good.
Squirrel.
Exactly. Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade.
Mickey's Booty what?
Boo to You.
Oh, yeah, you want to say that a little slower next
Sorry
time.
about that. Cheer for fiendishly fun floats and Disney characters decked out for Halloween at this creepy parade. Love that. I want to see this. The Hocus Pocus Villain Spelltacular.
That came out last year, didn't it?
Yes.
People love Hocus Pocus.
They loved it. Blew up. One of the favorite things. They've got appearances from Dr. Facilier, Oogie Boogie, and Maleficent. With all the bunch of other villains, and they do a little party potion. They cast a spell on everybody at the Magic Kingdom. That scares me a little bit.
Well, you don't want to have a spell cast on you.
A little scary, yeah.
Although your spelling's not that good, so you'd probably be all right.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. And of course, what we're going to talk about now, the Happy HalloWishes Dessert Premium Package.
Tell me about this premium package.
Enjoy a premium. That means expensive. Exactly. Experience with a reserved viewing location for Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade, a decadently delicious dessert party, and dazzling to die for views of the Happy HalloWishes fireworks bursting above Cinderella Castle.
Wow, you had me at bursting.
That's from Disney. So
yeah,
they're spinning it a little bit.
A little,
which is not,
that's their job.
Which is their job. There is research.
We hear the research.
Yeah.
Are there numbers in this research? Because I need to know.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, now, keep in mind, we've talked about this before, Tim. We have always said if you are going to go to one of the extra ticketed events, like Mickey's Not So Scary or the Christmas party, don't use like a park hopper that day.
No.
And then pay to get in again, because then you're just double down on your costs.
Right, you've used 2 different admission tickets for one day.
You don't want to do that.
No.
You get in, by the way, for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. You get in at 7 p.m. to midnight, technically.
So that's a good day to sleep in.
Technically.
Enjoy your pool.
Right.
Technically, is there an exception?
You do get in at 4.
Love it.
They start letting folks in at 4.
That's perfect.
Okay, so 4 to midnight, which is going to give you about 8 hours of fun.
Cool. So have a late lunch, early dinner. So
right.
Go into the park at 4.
Right.
I love it. That I enjoy.
Total for that, before we get to the dessert party, but total for going, I had 2 adults and 2 kids that are under the 10-year-old age. $394.06 to do Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on October 14th. I just picked a random date.
Okay.
The cost for it at individually is $95.
Right.
Again, the costs vary. So $394 regular park tickets, just individual tickets $428. So you are saving some money.
Yeah, a little bit. And the crowd in theory should be a little bit smaller than a regular.
And you're getting more things. I would definitely do it. I love doing the Christmas one, and I would look forward to doing the Halloween one too. You got to do it. It especially if you got young kids. I think they'll love it. Now, the Happy HalloWishes Dessert Premium Package.
This is what I'm curious about.
All right. On select evenings, you can experience fun, frightful floats, and kooky spooky Disney characters dressed in their Halloween finest, followed by a private dessert party.
Oh.
Again, with To Die For. See, it's scary stuff.
Man, I'm starting to wonder about these desserts.
Views of Happy HalloWishes firework bursting above. At a table draped in black tablecloth with a flickering jack-o'-lantern, dine on Halloween-themed cupcakes and desserts prepared that same day by our pastry chef.
I hope they're fresh.
With bountiful buffet of sweet treats.
Jimmy Buffett serving dessert?
Chocolate-dipped strawberries.
I'm not a big fan.
Chocolate mousse.
Maybe.
Moussin. A lot of them are moussin. Chocolate moussin.
Chocolate moussin? Is that plural?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Like oxen. Would be
I thought it was oxeye and mousei.
Whatever. Ice cream, cheeses, and fresh seasonal fruits. That's not dessert. Cheeses are not a dessert to me. Make a toast to the best ghost at your table with sparkling cider, signature lemonade, specialty Halloween drinks, hot chocolate, coffee, or tea, and then marvel as the sky above explodes with color, music, and light.
Wow. Is that the fireworks?
It's fireworks.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, you have to pay to get into Mickey's Not So Scary.
This is not included in the previous price we got.
Not included.
Okay.
So we got again, this is October 14th, $394 to get in to do just the Mickey's Not
Just
So
to get
Scary,
in.
which I got no problem paying.
Right. Because you're getting bags of candy, apparently.
Bags of candy, a lot of fun for the kids.
Parades. Lower lines.
See the villains.
Allegedly.
Incredible fireworks.
Yes.
Yeah, less lines, absolutely. Now you got to add on $79 for adults or $47 for the kids for the dessert party.
That seems expensive to me for desserts. For some reason, the $79 didn't hit me too hard.
Yeah.
$49 for a kid to eat a cupcake.
And how many cupcakes are they going to be eating?
Yeah.
I think this is for couples. I don't think this is a family.
You tell me the $49 is a kid filter?
I'm thinking it all is a kid filter because total you're going to drop $252
right
for the dessert party just to get a little bit better, closer view of the parades and the fireworks. Mm-hmm. Total for that with the Mickey's Not So Scary party and then adding on the dessert premium package for October 14th, $646 one night.
Right.
8 hours in the park.
That's an expensive day.
That's an expensive 8 hours. That's $60 an hour.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. $80.
I wasn't even doing my math. I was blown out of the water at $60 an hour.
Over $80 an hour.
Wow.
That's a lot.
You know what? It's a lot, but there's a lot of people out there. They love those premium experiences.
Well, and again, I think, and
maybe
look,
you need to do it once. I don't know.
I'm not judging anybody. You got kids. You got the money to do it. Have at it. Have fun.
Invite us along.
Invite us. Absolutely. I think that
we can be bought.
Please. Look at what we do for coffee.
It's good coffee.
You know, well, absolutely.
Goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think that this is these are events that Disney is doing for couples and singles. I think it would be a wonderful thing. If you split that in half, let's say you split that in half for two adults, now you're talking $300 for the night. That's not a bad date night, really.
Well, it's not.
If you're on a high-end date night. Look, you go to a baseball game or a football game, you're going to drop a chunk of change
Oh, you will.
on a date.
And again, if you don't have kids, you're used to probably paying those prices anyway. You know.
Right. I got to be honest with you. I kind of like the dining, the actual dining packages better than these dessert parties. I'm not a big dessert guy anyway. I can only eat so much.
I was going to say, although I'll tell you what, even though if you do sit out cheese, even though it's a dessert party, I'm eating it.
You're eating the cheese?
I'll eat the cheese.
What is up with you?
I love cheese.
You're all backed up, aren't you?
That might be. And then I'll eat the desserts too.
See, here's my problem.
Maybe.
I see food laying out on a table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try everything, which is a bad mixture a lot of times.
So
That's a
sweet
bad
desserts,
call.
whatever kind of cheese, and Big Thunder Mountain.
And yeah, I mean, you don't want me home-style buffet, and I do not agree. Because I got to try it all.
Stay out of the chocolate fountain.
I'm just saying. Again, that's all on Disney's website, the dessert premium package. And again, you got to pay to get into Mickey's Not So Scary. You can't just do the premium dessert premium package. You got to have a ticket to get into the party. I don't know. What do you think? You going to do it?
I would definitely do the Not So Scary Halloween party.
Absolutely.
Dessert party. Probably not, unless I was with a group of people and they were all doing it. Then I'd consider it. But
yeah, that's a whole different thing. That's
a different thing.
I like the idea of a lot of these dessert parties that are private. I think that's a good idea
because you're guaranteed a place to sit. Right. You're not going to be shoulder to shoulder and hip to hip with other people.
Right.
So I mean, I get what they're going with.
Yeah.
Disney's big into these premium experiences because people want to do something special on their trip. They don't want to be a common tourist. No, I'm kidding. But you know, a lot of times people pick one thing they want to do that's maybe a little bit exclusive.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Special tour.
You're going to drop a chunk of change if you're going to do one of the, who's the guy with the boats out in Bay Lake that experience?
Captain Vitamin.
No.
Captain Kirk.
Do the parasailing and all that. I'm not even talking to
Duvall.
you anymore. Sammy.
Sonny Duvall, he's now doing water shows there in Tomorrowland.
Sammy Davis Jr. Duvall. That's crazy.
Oh, that was
terrible. That's a horrible thing.
We better wrap
That's
up
why
the
we
show.
don't do impersonations. Anyway, so, have a good time. If you do the dessert party, please let us know. Let us know how
Send us pictures or desserts.
Send us pictures.
Nothing dairy-based.
Tim.
Because of the shipment, not because
Happy 4th of July for all of us
thank you very much.
in the States.
Happy birthday to my daughter, whose birthday is July 4th. By the way.
Happy birthday. Belated. I apologize.
Yeah,
I should have said.
I'm hoping we said something before now.
And we didn't.
Oh, well. Sounds like me.
That's all I got.
Oh, excellent. Happy birthday from your friends at Resort Loop. I'm Tim Scott. I'm on Twitter, Resort Loop Tim. Facebook, Tim Scott. The website, ResortLoop.com.
She doesn't listen to the show, does she?
Not at all.
No. I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter, Instagram. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Rate us on iTunes. If you're going down for the dessert party, please book it through peoplemovertravel.com. What else should people do, Tim?
Absolutely go out there and share the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody. With 4 theme parks, 25 resort hotels, hundreds of dining and shopping locations, and seemingly innumerable special events and ticket options, planning a trip to Walt Disney World can seem overwhelming. That's why the ResortLoop.com podcast has teamed up with People Mover Travel to help you get the most magic out of your Disney vacation. People Mover Travel will walk you through every aspect of your next Disney trip, from ensuring you get the best discounts to FastPass Plus and dining reservations and so many other things. Best of all, there is no fee for their service. That's right, you get your very own expert Disney vacation planner at no cost to you. For more information and to request a free, no-obligation quote, visit peoplemovertravel.com.
Jump back, twist the bones and bend the back. Captain Mystic.
Back in 1693, the people of Salem, Massachusetts, witches,
Yes?
thought they got rid of the Sanderson sisters for good.
We shall be back.
300 years later, it's Halloween Eve, and they're back.
We're home.
Are you boys a little old to be trick-or-treating?
We're talking about 3 ancient hags versus the 20th century. How bad can it be?
Now they're digging up old friends
God, what a stench.
and running amok,
Come on.
looking for the one thing they miss most.
You stay for supper. I'm not hungry. But we are.
Only one boy has the power to stop them
Prepare to die again!
You have no powers here, you fool!
before all Salem falls under their spell.
Hello, you.
Walt Disney Pictures presents Bette Midler,
Hello?
Sarah Jessica Parker,
Would thou dance with me?
and Kathy Najimy. Hocus Pocus.
Into the night!
They love to fly, and it shows.
Good night. Sleep tight. No screaming.